Hello, fine people. Kenny here, also known as Silent Fan 85. Welcome to another vlog where we chat about my personal life a little bit and I keep you guys up to date on what's going on with me, how things may affect the channel, streams, so on and so forth. Now, the good news is nothing currently is interrupting stream times or videos. Actually, complete opposite. I'm actually working towards something to better enhance that, and I'll tell you what it is. Basically, I just had to clear my throat. Forgive me, but basically, what's going on is I'm looking at going back to school. I've actually already started a couple of courses. I'll go over them here in a bit, but let me tell you my reasoning behind that. I don't need any reason behind that. Go back to school if you can. It's always good to expand your education level. Um, but yeah, I'm going back to school for computer science in general. I'm not looking at a specific point of interest yet, but I am working towards it. I'm working towards doing it all online. I'm doing it online through Coursera, Coursera.com. Actually, a really great site. You get like a 7-day free trial. I'm not paid to say this, by the way. I'm just introducing you to the idea in case you're interested. You get like a 7-day free trial to try out courses. And these courses are actually pretty in depth so far. I've done the two I'm in. I'll go over here in a bit, but they're really cool, fully online. I have yet to see any that's not fully online, but it's really cool. It's a really cool concept. Each course you pay for monthly until you finish it. The current courses I'm enrolled in are $39.95 monthly, and another is $49.95 monthly. But you get a certification after each, so it's kind of awesome. And they are. It's not like you're buying a certification. You literally have to work towards it because I've already failed one review, and but thankfully I passed the test. But essentially, what I'm looking at doing personally is again computer science, and what I've started so far on this. And again, I'm doing this fully online because I work so much, and I do streaming as a hobby. But I've already started a Google-sponsored technical support fundamentals, which I do have a history of tech support as well as customer service and over the phone, so on and so forth. So most of the stuff I'm kind of breezing through on that part, but it is a certification, so it helps. The other is Introduction to Computer Programming and Computer Science by the University of London. Now, with that said, the University of London is actually the school I'm looking at going fully online with. I'm kind of excited about that. It's funny, when I posted it on Twitter, I took a screenshot, posted it on Twitter saying I'm working towards something, or come April, because that's when I'm going to try to apply after I finish some of these courses, because these courses will actually look good on the application, and I think will up my chances of getting there. But anyway, I posted it online, and it said University of London. I got DMs like, what? University of London? Are you looking at moving? It was pretty funny, and I think I freaked a little bit of people out. But I am not moving. It's only all online, and University of London, the bachelor's for computer science, the total cost fully online runs between 10 to 13, give or take, within that range, 13,000. Probably a little bit higher. That's what I've looked at. The total course cost for the BS degree is or bachelor's is around let's say between 10 to 15,000, which is actually kind of nice. And again, I could be off on that number. I haven't looked at it in a while, but I did do some comparisons, and the course cost for the overall bachelor's is so much more cost effective than other degrees I looked at, or other schools I looked at. Not other degrees, but I definitely want to do computer science. I'm pretty excited about it. I am still a bit of a layman in some respect in some areas, but I'm pretty excited about it. I've messed around with computers in the past. For those that know, we're currently doing a build over here for a secondary computer. It's the first time I've streamed something like that, really. So that's kind of cool. We're going to be finishing that up here in the next couple of weeks. And it really just kind of got me thinking. I was just like, I've always enjoyed building things. I've always enjoyed messing with computers and diving into software and file systems and everything. So why not expand on that? You know. I also looked at maybe some video game design, but honestly, as long as I've been playing video games, it was something I would have done at first because I really would have dove in. I really wanted to create an RPG, so on and so forth. But I've always enjoyed the technical aspect more than anything. Now, on a personal note, what I do worry about with building computers, with my degree, I mean, I don't know what I'll do with the degree once I get it, but is my psoriasis because psoriasis caused me to flake, especially in my beard, my hair, shoulders, all over the place. When you start messing with sensitive technology, that's not a good thing. Uh, and so that's one of my personal worries. Depending on the job I get, I am starting treatment again for my psoriasis fairly soon, but hopefully by then I can have it under control, and most of this will have died down, and it'll be something doable. But I'm honestly not entirely sure on it. It's about the only thing I'm nervous with, because it has been an issue at other jobs I've had, especially in working at a restaurant. And that's a lot of things that some folks don't realize is that skin conditions, especially like psoriasis, that causes you to flake so much, can affect your job security or even being able to get a job. So, certain things come into play, but overall, I'm excited about it. It is definitely going to take some time because the online courses, they're not like your standard degrees. Um, I'm taking my time with it. I'm going to be doing it like a course at a time. So it's going to take me a few years. It's going to take more amount of time than I think a standard bachelor's would. Um, but with that said, the course time is 3 to 6 years, and that seems like a lot to a lot of people. But honestly, since I'm I don't really have anything tying me down, um, kids or nothing like that. I have the time to do that. I have the time to dedicate to it when I can. I can work on it when I can. I can work at my own pace. So it's going to be kind of nice, and it feels good to work towards something um, in my future again. Um, and that's a bit of a personal story because the last couple of years, for those that know and have been keeping up with everything, I mentioned earlier I'm going through a divorce, and I've kind of been in this point in my life where like, what am I going to do? Like I'm not working towards anything anymore. At first it was working towards building a family and a job and furthering a career a little bit, trying to get a little bit of money. But since that went out the window, what am I working towards? You know, so it only made sense. Excuse me. It only made sense to go back to school. You know, so it's going to be interesting, and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm still looking at financial stuff. I'm going to do my best to pay for at least 90% of this myself. I've already started saving up for it, and by the time April comes around, I should have a good chunk of change saved up. Um, and I'm going to try to avoid debt. I'm going to do my damnedest to avoid debt. Financial aid is available. I've looked at the programs. There are some loans. There are grants. I am looking at a couple of grants, but I'm trying to do my best to stay away from loans because student debt right now in this country is ridiculous, and I do not want to be paying off student debt when I'm in my early 50s. So there's that. But anyway, that's what's going on with me. That's what I'm working towards. So that's about it. Aside from streaming and working, that's about what I got going on in my life right now. Hopefully everything's going good for you. Wish me luck with everything if you're watching this, and if I never see you again or pop in the stream, say hi. But for now, I'll say salute. And remember, you're awesome. Never let the world tell you otherwise. Peace. Awkward ending. Oh, there it is.